That was good, y'all. This Icy Boy 1990, and I'm just here with a video just to kind of go on a rant about this game. This game is just irritating. It's very trash to me, and I'll tell you why. You see, you have archetypes specifically for what they are built for. Like, I'm a paint protector, so I probably won't be taking too many threes because they probably be broke like that. I mean, I can attempt them, but that's pretty much about it. Um, or you got glass cleaners. They're good for, like, their archetype. They're mainly good for, like, the max out is rebounding. Sharpshooters are probably like the best shooters. Stretch big, they can shoot out. Stuff like that. But what I don't like about this game, like, I don't see the purpose of having archetypes if people can just do almost anything they want to do. But I do have to keep in mind that this is a video game and people find a way to, find a glitch or so like that. So I just don't really understand because a lot of people I play against and with, they don't have basketball IQ. A lot of them are probably young. They probably grew up in the Curry phase. I grew up, I'm born 1990. That's what my name is, Icy Boy 1990. So I grew up in a little bit in the late of the Jordan era, Kobe era, mostly AI, Ray Allen, stuff like that, where you had people who took threes, but it wasn't as crazy as it is now, where it's like most people just take threes. Like, if you play Park or Pro Am, that's what a lot of people like to choose, these 3-point players. Or if they get a big man, they love getting a guy that can, stretch the floor, which is cool because you trying to keep people on their toes and you can do a lot of things. But it's just the IQ of the game. But first, I'm just gonna talk about a little bit of how they made this game. So one is just the sliders. I think the sliders in the park is a little strange. I think it's strange that you are able to hit contested shots more so often than you are able to hit open shots. They gotta put you in this weird ass animation where you'll miss. And you thinking that if a guy is open, ain't nobody's in his face, or if he's a knockdown shooter, ain't nobody in his face, he should just be able to knock that bitch down. It shouldn't be an issue. But yeah, they'll have you miss that. And then if you take a three with a guy in the face fading away or to the side, if you're a shot creator, then of course that's GG. Or, it's green or some shit. So to me, I just think that's strange. Two, I don't like how, now I'm a paint protector, I have no problem dunking on big men. Like, my dude can just pretty much, like, he got posterizer, it's not even Hall of Fame, it's not even gold or silver, it's just bronze. And I dunk on big men, it's not a problem. I'm 7'1", I can pretty much do all that, it's not a problem. But yet these little dudes that I go against, when I try to bag them down, or sometimes just go up, they put me in this weird ass animation, like, all the time. Not all the time, but most of the time. For a little dude, I have to go like this, and then just vertically, unless they spam me a square or X button, and then just rip the ball out of my hand or foul me. As far as, like, the big man, I can just go up and just, like, if I go against big man, it's not a problem dunking on them. What you think is strange because they're bigger, they should be able to contest more. But nope, more times than not, I just posterize them. And again, it's just not on Hall of Fame. I don't have a Hall of Fame badge posterizer. Because that's not within my archetype, so I'm not gonna have that. But they give, like, they give you that, and it's so strange how, like, it's so how, I know this is a park. I understand that this is a video game. I get that. But I heard one, I think it was Waffle Man or somebody. I think they said they should have one game or something like that where people who actually have basketball IQ and no cheesing and actually know how to play the game. And they should just let the people who trash minded play in the park and do what they choose. Because it's, to me, I be wanting to, like, I have IQ and I love playing this game. But sometimes when I hit the park, every now and then, I'll run into those players where it's just like, how the hell is he doing that? Like, he too small for me. So why is this nigga just somehow, even though I got him boxed out, 2K sometimes don't even let me jump for the board. Like, I can get rebounds, I got hustler rebounding. And that's not bronze. No, it's bronze, but it's not Hall of Fame or gold. But it's like, they still, like, sometimes they don't even let you jump. And it ain't like he holding me back, it's just sometimes they don't let you jump. And then that's when you grab the board, and then niggas think you trash because you ain't grabbing boards. Which most of the time I grab boards, but it's the fact that they allow them to sometimes snag. And it's just weird, because in real life that's not happening. Um, but of course, see, here's the thing. I know it's a game, but like they'll give you bad grades for taking a bad shot, like poor shot selection. So I don't see why they won't fix it where it's like, okay, if they got it where it's bad shot selection and give you a bad grade, that means they're trying to say don't do that again, or you're gonna get a bad grade, or more times than not you're gonna miss. Like you got people that shoot a three with two dudes in their face, and they'll fade like that or something, and it'll airball. And that's just 2K saying, hey, don't take shots like that. Especially if you're not like a shot creator. But yeah, you have people that will somehow do what they want to do in the like they'll grab a board and they end up with point guards or they end up like that. And it's just like, come on, 2K, like that should have been mine. One last thing I want to talk about, because like I said, 2K, I've been playing this game for a while, and 2K, they make all the patches they like, and you know, sometimes you just don't know what the hell they're making the patches on. Sometimes you really don't understand what they're doing. I just really want to know who made this game, and I want to talk to them. They got a heavy staff of people in the park. How do y'all make y'all game this trash? Like at least in a park sense, or just IQ wise, how does that happen? Like how do sometimes as a big man I'm able to make accurate passes, and then like I'm talking about full court passes. Like when I'm taking the ball out, I can throw the ball and pass it to my point guard. But how is it sometimes I'm right here, my nigga, and I'll pass the ball and then go out of bounds? Why is it that when the ball I'm only able to dive for the ball before it touched out of bounds? Like you see what I'm saying? Like see, the purpose of having us have the option to dive for the ball is to hurt and dive for the ball. But y'all will have us run towards the ball and we can't dive and get the motherfucker. So it's like I'm confused on that one. Like what is the like how do I get the ball? You know what I'm saying? Or just like how just the crosser, like say if you lose the ball, they make you slow down to recover it. Like if somebody was to strip the ball from there, I ain't even talking about me. Like let's say a point guard, because I'm not as fast as a point guard. And let's say he gets stripped, and the ball is like rolling. They'll make it seem like you on the field and broke your glasses and you're looking to find them. Like that's how they do it on here, and I'm confused. Cause I'm just like, come on, man. Real life ain't nobody gonna be that damn slow. Or even like when the ball about to go out of bounds, how they make it seem like can't nobody get the ball, like we all slow down, like right here if the ball about to bounce on that white line. I'm just like, what the fuck is that? Like real NBA players, they dive in a stance to get the ball. But yeah, y'all got it where we're slowly, it's like we slowly right here try to grab the ball. See, a lot of people, they get mad at certain people, and I don't get mad if I know it's like a game glitch, or it's like the game, fucking up. I don't get mad at them. Like if they take a smart shot and I know they can hit that shot, I checked out their badges, I checked out all of that before they get to the park. Cause I ain't gonna get mad. Cause I'm like, hey man, that's 2K. 2K, they have you miss open looks, but can make contested shots. But now, if you taking dumbass shots, and this is my point right here. This is my last point. Before I say this game is trash too. This is why we need to have people in different parks who have IQ and people, or whatever. Cause this dude that I was just playing with, cause I'm about to turn this shit off cause I'm tired. This nigga was so trash. He was a superstar 1, and that's the thing too. I don't care if you're a legend 1, legend 10, superstar 1, whatever. If you don't have IQ of the game and you are making us lose, or you're the reason why we're losing, then yeah, I'm going to snap on you. I do not like playing with, I play with randoms. I said it in my videos before. I understand. I play with randoms. I don't, because at the end of the day, it's just a game to me. I ain't one of them, me. But at the same time, I can't get too mad if I take an L because I'm playing with randoms and niggas who can't hoop. I mean, I do find people that can hoop, that can ball. But at the same time, I'm mostly finding niggas who want to be Steph Curry with the dribble move of Kyrie Irving, but having like 3 turnovers. Or I'm in the paint because I love to cut. I don't just sit around. Like I'm a paint protector, but I could take mid-range. Like I can, you know what I'm saying? I can hit them. But it's like, I don't just sit around. Like I move around, I set a pick, and then I cut to the basket. This nigga in Old Town last game, his name was Hit 'em Up some shit. Was so fucking trash. I played with this nigga twice. I almost didn't want to play because we took an L and I couldn't go. This nigga was so trash. So trash, dog. Like when I say this nigga was spamming dribble moves, niggas was stealing the ball from him. He's a playmaker. And I, doing all of that unnecessary shit, passing me the ball at last minute because he don't know how to shoot. Then I'm forced to take a shot because the shot clock ended, so I gotta take up something. I gotta throw up something. And this nigga sit there, like just doing nothing, dog. And then he getting his ass bust. Like, see, you can't have both. You can't be sucking on offense, and you can't guard your man. Cause then it's like, what the hell are you doing here? Like, I know this a game. You got kids of all ages, adults playing this shit, but sometimes that shit just gets very annoying. It's just crazy. Oh, and one more note about these badges, man. Listen, check this out, dude. I got all these badges, man. Chase down artists, so I should be able to be swatting shit like flies. The fly swatter. I should be able to run down, like, even if it's not running down court, I should just be able to, like, be in the area. And I time my shit for the most part in swatting. I don't know if it's this update, but y'all got my dude acting really strange. Because sometimes y'all do not give me those blocks. Especially at the rim, which comes to rim protector. Rim protector, like, you know how long I grinded for these badges. Trust me, it took a while. Y'all do not let me all the time, like, I ain't gonna say all the time, because I know I can't all the time get the blocks, but come on, 2K, like, give me the block. Like, don't let these little ass niggas, like, it was this one dude I was playing with. This nigga was a slasher. And I get slashers, a lot of times they can run. They got the coast to coast, whatever shit. They can run and dunk on people. They need that momentum. But they had this one nigga just in the paint, just vertically jumped in the air, one arm backwards, and dunked on me. And he did that shit like several times. See, check this out. Defensive stopper, which is like one of the hardest bats to get on the game, especially Hall of Fame. There's no way a low ass nigga like him, with my arms up, should be able to do that. There's no way. I get it if he was like running, he had like a head start, and he dunked on me, and I didn't do anything. But he's in the paint, nigga. You just vertically just jumped over my man, bro. And he did that shit several times. And I'm just looking at the game like, bro, why do I even grind for these badges? Like, why do I even, you know how much time and money I've spent? Look at Hustler, all this shit. You know how many, like, games I've played to get all this shit? Bruiser, the physical nature of this player drains energy from this matchup, not from that motherfucker. If anything, I was giving him energy. This nigga was dunking backwards and all that shit. I just don't see the purpose sometimes of getting these Hall of Fame badges. There's no way that a little motherfucker like him, like, it's like I could dunk on big men with no problem, but these little niggas, y'all act strange. Y'all act like they can do every single thing. I don't care if you're a slasher, but that shit not realistic. You ain't finna just vertically just two-hand my shit, and I got that shit. That shit looks crazy, man. So, I don't know, man. Let me know what you think in the comments, man. I'm just gonna turn this shit off because I'm very sleepy anyway. This shit just irritates, it frustrates me. It makes me not want to play this shit. Cause I mean, I hear a lot of YouTubers say this game trash, and I know it is, but it's just like, when it happens to you and it shouldn't happen, man, it's just very frustrating. And, you just want to play the game. You don't play, I mean, I could take a L. I don't mind it sometimes, as long as I had a good game. But if y'all like having me play trash, that shit crazy, bro. Alright, man. I'm gonna go ahead and just go to sleep. Niggas a little tired. Alright, man. Peace.